Grand evening. Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, the Psychic Astrologer. My website is readings by leonardtmunson.net. The weekly overview, Taurus Virgo Capricorn, from September the 18th to the 25th, 2025. Let's talk about love and romance. Takes but resonate and leave the rest. Taurus, your solar sun is in the 5th house. The 5th house is Leo. It deals with self-expression, children, matters of the heart. It deals with moral principle leadership. It also deals with self. It also deals with judges, arts, and entertainment. Okay. All right. And its ruling planet is the sun. The sun is in Virgo. So in love, you are looking at details, information, analyzing it, and beginning to make a decision whether to stay in a situation, to ask if this situation can improve, or to walk away. Don't let your emotions cloud you about your feelings and you lose the logic approach. Use your intelligence. When we let our emotions, Taurus, take control, we become unfocused, we make wrong decisions. We've been taught that we're looking for something outside of us to love us. We have to love ourselves. We have to go into the shadows, balance the dark and the light, and accept who we are and be our authentic self. That's loving you, raising your frequency. So do not chase someone. Let attract that person, the person that's on the same level. Don't be in love with something from the outside. They may be pretty, fine, and everything under the sun, but their spirit is the person. And then when you get entangled, then you see that you didn't read the book and check out the table of contents. Balance your relationship for your energy. If you want someone to give you, to fill your cup, then you got to fill that cup. It needs to be a balance, and your energy needs to be in there. If it's not going to work. So when you stroke that canvas, you want to use pastel, warm, loving, relaxing colors. Exciting colors that's going to bring the passion and affection out. You don't want dark, dreary, depressive color that's going to just run that person away. Jupiter, for those who are single, new opportunity, expansion and growth and abundance, blessing, wealth, karma, and truth in relationships. But you got to pick the right one. The one is going to be that longevity. Not one fly by night or here, there, 6 months and gone and in a year. Now we have 5 planets retrograding. When a planet is retrograding, Taurus, it's moving backwards, reviewing when it was going direct. So you're reviewing these relationships that you're in. Saturn and Pisces, have you learned the lesson? Are you repeating the same thing? Because you're involved with someone who hates you, that is your secret enemy. Uranus and Gemini, there's chaos, upheaval. A lot of changes that's happening in a relationship. Or it's happening with you. You're outgrowing the person. You don't see that person as they once were. So you want out. You want freedom and independence. Illusion, fantasy, head in the clouds, rose-colored glasses on. Not listen to your intuition. Fear, doubt, brain fog, deception. Some of you are in a relationship that is very deceptive now, and you're beginning to see the truth. So you need to take action. Chiron and Aries, stop being the victim. Stop being the wounded warrior. Get out of the scarcity about mindset. Get into the abundant mindset and be a survivor. So pick the right person and not the wrong person and learn the lesson. Because you're going round in circles, Taurus. Virgo, I like to wish all the Virgos happy solar return. I like to wish you health, wealth, success, happiness, love, but mostly love for yourself. Okay. Your ruling planet is Mercury. Mercury. So Virgo, you are analyzing a relationship that you're in. You're taking information. You're paying attention to details, what is being said. You're being quiet. You're being more observant. You're going to make a decision, whether stay in a relationship that you're in, modify it, or leave it altogether. Don't let your emotion override your intelligence in a relationship. Know when someone is lying, know when they're deceptive. Because when you let your emotions control you, you're going to be unfocused, you're going to make wrong decisions that you're going to pay for in the long run. You got to communicate what you want, not just with yourself, but with anybody else you're involved with, in the long term or short term. Do you want a relationship that's just about sex? Then tell the person. Do you want a serious relationship? Tell the person too. How will you stroke your canvas? You want to use pastel colors that makes you feel comfortable and warm. Bright colors that's going to make you grow and be that person that you need to be in a relationship. You don't want this dark, depressed relationship because that's going to make you guilty of whatever changes that you're going to make. They may be fine from the outside, but baby, you can't judge a book by its cover. You got to open that book and you got to read the table of contents, and if it's not what you want, you close it. So if you looking at someone because they're outside looking gorgeous, don't listen to it, because when you get in there, you're going to see the true evil person this is. You got to balance your relationship out with your time and your energy. You want your cup to be poured and filled, then they got to do the same thing. If they're not doing it, it ain't going to work. We have Jupiter, for those who are single, new opportunity, expansion, growth, and abundance, blessing, wealth, and the truth is coming. But you got to pick the right one. Don't waste your time on the one that is not going to work and grow. Okay, we have Saturn in Pisces, Uranus in Gemini, Neptune in Aries, Pluto in Aquarius, and Chiron in Aries, all retrograding. When a planet is retrograding, it's moving backwards, it's reviewing when it was going direct. So you're in a relationship, you're starting a relationship, and you're reviewing what mistakes you made and trying to correct. Some of you, have you learned your lesson? You're in a relationship that is bad. You thought this person was your friend, and they're your secret enemy. Some of you in a relationship, there's a lot of chaos, upheaval, changes that you're not ready for. And you want freedom, independence. Okay, the illusion, vanity, head in the clouds, rose-colored glasses, not listen to your intuition, brain fog, deception, lie in a relationship. You can't let it go. You got to take action. Transformation and change in a relationship. If it's going to grow and move forward, it has to change. Chiron in Aries, stop being the wounded warrior, the victim. Get out of that scarcity mindset, move into a survival, and get into abundant mindset, Virgo. The next sign is Capricorn. Capricorn, your solar sun is in the 9th house. The 9th house is Sagittarius. It deals with universal truth, mysticism, dreams, philosophy, religion, higher education, foreign travel. It deals with competitiveness, gambling. Its ruling planet is Jupiter. So some Capricorns is in a relationship they no longer want to be in. And if they are single, new opportunity, expansion, and growth, and abundance, blessing, wealth, and the truth, and karma is coming in. But you got to pick the right one. So you are doing detail work, paying attention to details, analyzing it, making a decision, and stop overthinking and get out of your head about a relationship. Some of you want to start a relationship, but there's some issues there. That has to be addressed with you and the other person. Remember, the only true love is the love that you have for yourself. You gotta love yourself first before anybody else loves you. There's no one coming from the outside to love you. You gotta go and balance the dark and the light and be your authentic self. That is loving someone. Okay? You got to not let your emotions control you, Capricorn. You got to use your intelligence, because when you let your emotions control you, you come unfocused and make wrong decisions. You got to communicate what you want. I want my cup full, and then you got to fill my cup. If that's not happening, it's not going to work. Don't fall in love with how somebody look and the sweet talk and everything. And then when you get in it, you see they're a manipulator, a narcissist, and they're taking advantage of you. You got to balance all your partnerships and relationship in love. Okay? You got to get the equal time. If they're not giving you time to feed your goals and stuff, and you doing the same, it's not going to work. We have Saturn in Pisces, Uranus in Gemini, Neptune in Aries, Pluto in Aquarius, and Chiron in Aries, retrograding. So you're reviewing all your present relationship or future relationship that you want to go in. Some of you are dealing with someone who's your secret enemy. There's a lot of chaos in relationship. You want to be out. You don't want to be